your team, Arsenal, do you still watch them?
Yes, I'm still watching Arsenal. We are not doing very well, but I'm still watching them.
But now you also have a colleague within the African presidency fraternity in George Weah, who is not also a fan, but also was a footballer. Did you watch him play?
Yes, I watched him play during his time. I think he was a very good footballer and winning the best player in the whole world. I think that was something good for Africa and it was good for sports. We congratulate him and welcome him in another status as president of Liberia. I think he has been somebody very, very ambitious and we wish him all the best and we'll give him all the support.
On the home front, Mr. President, it has been 1 year since you assumed office. How do you assess the performance of your government?
Thank you very much. It has been 1 year. I think it has been not an easy time, but one thing is important. We have progress as a country. Taking over from a dictatorship is not an easy thing. If people are on campaign, you can say all sorts of things, but if you get to this office, you face the reality. The reality is we inherit a bankrupt country, and our first priority was to stabilize the economy, and I think we were able to do that. That's why this year, the governor of the central bank is the governor of the year in Africa. I think that is big.
We will actually come back to the economy, but what would you say is the greatest achievement of your government?
As I said, I think that is the biggest achievement because everything is built on that. You have to stabilize your economy before you can think of other things. In the areas of security, areas of investment, I think we have also improved in those areas. Because if you look at the ports today, the traffic is very, very high on the ports. I think there are a lot of investors who have confidence in the Gambia. I think also generally we have maintained peace. People got their freedom, democratic process also. I think the environment, we have created the environment. Basically we feel that everybody is seeing that now, it's visible, that Gambia is free at last. I think that is very, very important, that's significant.
What do you think, with the benefit of the hindsight, you could do better over the past 1 year?
You know, we are going into reforms. I think when you're talking about reforms, we want to change the system. We want to build on the institutions. So this will be thing that will improve in the future. But as you build institutions, others can come and improve on it. I think these reforms, part of it, is very, very important. And these reforms are very, very important, and we are getting a lot of support as far as reforms are concerned. We want to build capacity, build strong institutions so that it will be a continuity.
The former president, Yahya Jammeh, kept saying that the Gambia was having some oil deposits. When you came to power, you promised that you will explore the potential for exploration of that. Does Gambia really have oil deposits?
In all indications, I think we have oil deposits. I think there are a lot of companies that have interest, and even big companies now have interest in the Gambia because of the prospects. But we are now giving them timeline. You cannot just sit on the blocks like that. You have to explore for us to know exactly, to be certain that we have oil. And a company have already promised for 6 months' time, that is around May, June, they will start to explore so that we can get the answers, so that it will not be a dream. But we don't want to mislead the people as they were misled the first time. We wait and see what will be the results.
But there is every indication that at least there is.
Every indication. That's why big companies are now interested in the Gambia. Because why there are all indications? Because Senegal, they have proven theirs, and it is almost next to those blocks. So all indications are there that we can explore oil in this country.
And Justice, Mr. President, you've done quite a good job in terms of Gambianizing the judiciary as part of your campaign promise. But one thing, the president of Equatorial Guinea recently was quoted as saying that he will review any case that is brought before him. Is your government ready and willing to engage the international community to consider bringing Jammeh to justice?
We are more than willing to engage the international community, to engage the president of Equatorial Guinea, because we believe in the rule of law. We believe in justice. And in this, I think the international community have a very important role to play in this. As a country, I think I create time to meet with the Equatorial Guinea president in America. We have a very, very, very good discussion, very healthy discussion as far as bilateral relationship is concerned. I think we will continue to engage. That is the only way out. But before all these things, we have to put up a very strong case. That's why the Commission of Inquiries are on. We will wait for the outcome of them and their recommendation.
Could you share with the people what some of those discussions are?
Well, the discussion is we want to maintain relationship, bilateral relationship with Equatorial Guinea. And we also praise the president for accepting to host the former president because it was needed at that time. We wanted to maintain peace. We wanted a smooth transition. And at that time, we were not in the position to guarantee the former president's security. So these words were very strong and they were very, very clear. And really he appreciated that for us to engage.
Just as a point of interest, since Jammeh left power and went to Equatorial Guinea, did you by any chance talk to him or know the conditions he is living in?
At all, no contact. No contact at all, definitely.
The Truth and Reconciliation Commission will be established in February according to your Justice Minister. This is anticipated to reveal some shocking revelations. We have already seen some in the media. Is your government ready to implement in full the recommendations that will come out?
That's why we are setting up the inquiries. These things are not very easy to set up. They cost a lot of money. But the political will is there. Before we can do anything, we have to get to the bottom of the truth. And after getting to the bottom of the truth, because the people who are entrusted with this responsibility, we trust them. And we will respect their recommendation. And no doubt, we will implement after we get the good recommendation. No doubt about that.
The Commission of Inquiry into Jammeh's finances and assets, has been sitting for some months now, and this is something that has attracted public attention. What is your opinion about what has been coming out of it so far?
The opinion is, I think everybody basically is surprised about the revelations. I never thought it was that serious. A sitting president, running bank accounts and all sort of. I never thought it was that serious. But one thing is important that the Arab World Bank is now revealed. I think everybody have a lot to learn, even myself. And also with the Gambians watching the commission, everybody will be more careful. I think we should learn from that commission.
What specific lessons have you learned from it?
The level of abuse in your office, because you are president, and because you are president, you feel that you are licensed to do anything that you want. You don't follow the due process. I think that is something we have learned from that. We will always be careful to make sure we work within our mandate. We work within the rules and regulations of government that govern.
Your government has been talking about security reforms, Mr. President, but what specifically does this entail? What are you reforming?
It entails a lot. Because one thing, we need to educate our security personnel. We need to give them capacity. They have to build their capacity. And that is very, very important. And we have to look at their size and everything. That's why we conducted a staff audit to be certain of what type of security we have. What is their capacity? What is their knowledge? How did they come to the police? These are all things that we have to look at. And at the same time, the police also have to be a very good institution. Policing is a very, very important job. And the security of this nation is in the hands of the police, internal security. We have to get people who are knowledgeable, who can execute their duties.
Despite these reforms, we've had the issue of the airport recently. We've had Busumbala. We've had, your own native village. What are you saying about this?
These are all serious security failures, especially the one at the airport. It's a very, very unfortunate situation. But that's why now we have learned from that. I think that will also help us to work on our reforms as soon as possible. I think we need that. We need to build the capacity of the police.
Mr. President, but this is not just a matter of capacity, because also in Busumbala, the youths have occupied the streets for more than 4 hours. The military barracks is just few hundred meters away. The police barracks is just few hundred meters away. And then for 4 hours, nothing happened.
As I told you, it's in every system there is a process. The military are next door, the police are there. But anything that you do in such, you have to prepare them. There must be a process. And in that process, it doesn't happen the way people see it. It's not an easy thing, but we learn from those things. I think if we learn from our mistakes, we can always avoid things of that matter happening again.
Finally, Mr. President, Senegal and ECOMIC, how are relations? We understand ECOMIC, their mandate has been extended, their term has been extended.
Term has been extended till, I think, May, June. I think the relationship is very good. And at the same time, I think we need them for now to help win the confidence of the Gambian people, so that people will feel that they are secured. They are part of our family, the family of ECOWAS. They are just here to support.
How long will they stay?
We cannot determine that as now, but they can stay here as long as we need them.